Delta 8, Hotel Echo.
All right, but there's one between 8 and Hotel Echo. Is that a Roger? There's another letter there?
No, there is not another letter. Simply Hotel Echo.
Yes, sir, Hotel Echo. And what's the name there?
The name is Harry. If you got a reasonable copy on me, I did talk with you several weeks ago. And you helped me tune up my IC7300. I just happened to hear you on, and thought I would say hello.
Ah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. And let's see, Harry, whereabouts are you, sir? Or is that Henry?
And let's see, Harry, whereabouts are you, sir? Or is that Henry?
It's Harry. Hotel Alpha, Radio Yankee, Harry, and I am in Beckley, West Virginia.
Roger, Harry, and what radio are you running right now?
Roger, Harry, and what radio are you running right now?
I am on an ICOM 7300.
Roger that, Harry. And we did check for your transmit bandwidth then, didn't we?
We did check for your transmit bandwidth then, didn't we?
Yes, we did. We gave this 7300 a good tune-up, and it has worked very well for me since.
Yes, sir, I can see it sounds just beautiful, and your dynamic range is about 3 dB, so your average percent of peak modulation is 80 to 85%. Really sounds nice. So, now that I've got you there, why don't you tell me about maybe the best thing you like about amateur radio, Roger?
The best thing you like about amateur radio, Roger?
Well, the best thing I like about amateur radio is it is a challenge in regard to being able to set up equipment and see your equipment perform. I'm running a very station here, ICOM 7300, no amplifier, on an 85-foot wire fed to about 30 foot of RG8 coax. Nothing fancy. The ICOM 7300 likes the wire pretty well. It tunes up on all bands from 6 meters up to 40, and I've made many good contacts with this simple rig, and I think that's the thing I like the most about it.
Oh, Roger. Well, that 7300 is just a beautiful work of art. That's what you're listening to right here. I think that's one of the best transmitters that I've ever heard is in the 7300. It's just crystal clear, no distortion, and it sounds like just beautiful. Roger?
Just beautiful, Roger?
Roger. Well, I don't know. The band conditions aren't so great, but you are very easy, an S9 here in West Virginia. I did try to make a couple contacts up the band a little bit earlier, and into Canton, Ohio especially, and he had a very difficult time picking me out. So I don't know, probably just band conditions. But you're also very clear, very crisp, and signal strength is right up there, right on the S9 range. Over.
Roger. Yeah, well, we do our best. Right now, I'm copying you on my PA SDR. I have a chevron on the right side, my lower right side of my screen that shows where the audio is coming from. I have a 6-position rotary selector, and I have 5 SDRs in my local audio, and so I rotate between those, and this chevron kind of tells you what the signal is from the different locations across the United States, mainly the eastern part of the United States. And one of my thoughts is that somebody running 100 watts in the eastern part of the United States should be copyable somewhere. I mean, like an 8 or 9 somewhere, and I have, like I say, these 5 SDRs that are across the the eastern part of the state, United States, from New York down to Georgia, and then you have ship coming in from Florida, and also from Canada to New York and like that. But anyway, so I'm telling you about this chevron. If you come back and we talk a little bit more, I will run down my chevrons, and you'll be able to hear what you sound like in different parts of the country at the same time. Roger.
Different parts of the country at the same time, Roger?
Roger, yes. I did listen to the YouTube video of my visit with you the very first time, and I did notice that you had an indicator here, right? The Northern Utah group. Just to be able to hear someone, and it's interesting how well that works. I've not tried any of the East Coast SDRs, and I just stumbled into the Utah SDR quite by mistake. But it's been fun to make some comparisons between what my radio hears and what the SDR out there in the West does. It's pretty fascinating to me. So that's my experience with the SDR rigs. I know there's a list of radios probably across the country and probably overseas, but I have not had time to research those to any great degree. This is KD8HE, Kilo Delta 8 Hotel Echo. Back to you.
Roger, Hotel Echo. Yeah, there, gosh, I forget how many thousands of SDR receivers there are around the world. They have a map, SDR map, that shows the location of, I think, most of these SDR units, and it's it's the whole United States, and you can just kind of pan through the countries. It's a map, and you can pan through or up and down, whatever, and see all of these SDRs, and you can just tap on the SDR location, and it will take you right there. I'm pretty sure that's the way that works, or it would give you, a place to tap that you can go visit that location. It's just amazing capability, I think. And we use them primarily to be able to pull out 100-watt stations that are having maybe antenna problems or antenna orientations that might not be in our favor, and also just general conditions that are not that favorable. Roger?
Conditions that are not that favorable. Roger?
Roger, that actually is something that I did use a couple of times to make some contacts in this parks on the air deal that goes on. I was unable to hear the station I was contacting clearly, and I did use the SDR as my receiver. Now, I don't I don't know if that is we'll say kosher per se, but it's not much different than having a separate transmitter and receiver. I was using the transmitter of the 7300, but using the receiver of the SDR to hear my contact, and quite frankly, it worked pretty well. Over.
Yes, sir. That's exactly the way to use it. Now, there are some circuitry things that you need to do, such as automatic mute when you hit your transmit button, that it mutes your speaker. and then so you can have, all mannerisms of audio, but when you hit the transmit switch, all that is muted, and so it doesn't make any difference what SDR you're listening to or your local receiver or whatever. They're just muted when you transmit. That's the main thing. And also external volume control that you might need to adjust from time to time. The system that we use audio-wise is a subwoofer that makes the monitor system good down to about 40 cycles of listening, and it really, oh boy, I tell you, if you've never plugged in an amp to your 7300 audio out, you're in for a real treat, Roger.
7300 audio out. You're in for a real treat, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, I understand. Well, I was using my automatic volume control with my hand on my speaker on my computer speakers. I tell you, I could hear myself occasionally, and it reminded me of working satellites full duplex. I used to have a satellite station here years ago, and it was always really confusing to hear yourself on the downlink when you were transmitting, and that basically to me sounded like about the same effect. Over.
Oh yes, sir. It's called latency. Internet latency, and this is not a predictable thing, because there's a whole lot of things that determine what the latency is of the station, and I've had latencies of like 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, even a 4-second latency. Ooh, boy. But see, the neat part is when I'm talking, I've got it muted, so it can be an 8-second delay. It's not going to affect my transmit, and when I back off transmit, then I pick it up wherever the latency may have brought me, Roger.
Wherever the latency may have brought me, Roger.
Roger, I understand. I noticed that when I saw the YouTube video, how you had that delay built in there, and I wondered what the practical usage of that might be. Over.
Roger, that is the latency of the Internet SDR that I'm copying. It's nothing that I'm doing. It's just the latency of the SDR receiver getting back to my system, Roger.
Receiver getting back to my system, Roger.
Okay, yeah, I understand. Well, I noticed that, and I was kind of curious as to what was going on, but I'm sure you had a reason, or that was something inherent to your system. So anyway, I just wanted to jump in and say hello. You certainly did help me out the last time, and wanted to thank you. I've had with this thing, and it's especially on these parks on the air pile-ups that come about. You can tell the stations that have got the big power, and you pretty much have to have a little system by which to know when to pipe in on the pile-up. And I've been pretty how can you say, successful, so to speak. So it's been a lot of fun using a simple radio and a simple antenna system. Again, nothing fancy, and I think it's worked out pretty well for me. Over.
Roger that. Yeah, and I'm looking at your audio system off my 7300 audio out on a VU meter is one thing, and then I have a frequency meter showing me your curve. And gosh, on the ballistics, you are running about 3 dB dynamic range. So again, what I'm saying your average percent peak modulation is up around 80-85%. And as I'm looking at your audio on my VU meter, I can tell by the way the VU meter hangs as to what your dynamic range level would be within reason there, and like I said, it does seem to be about a 3 dB dynamic range. So you're nice fat audio and a good curve audio wise, Roger.
Fat audio and a
Roger. I certainly appreciate the help you gave me. I'm going to need to sign clear. I just wanted to jump in and say hello and say thank you again, and I will. I'm assuming that I'll be on YouTube again this time. I'll drop by and take a look. Would that be so?
Oh, Roger, yes. Come by, do a call letter search, KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook will take you to this recording, cut number 1 out of 3,400, and I'll have it up by by tomorrow noon, Roger?
And I'll have it up by tomorrow noon, Roger?
Okay, very good. Well, I appreciate your help again, and hope you have a good afternoon or evening, however you want to term it, and I'll go ahead and sign clear. KC9VKV, this is Kilo Delta 8 Hotel Echo. We'll be off and clear on your final. Thank you very much, sir.
Roger, Hotel Echo. In that last transmission, you were probably about 15 over on the PA SDR, so just a beautiful signal. I think you'll really be able to enjoy your audio. So 73, Harry, and if you get a chance, join us next Friday. We'd love to have you. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.